Are you looking for the best Android phone? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Android phone on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Google Pixel 7 Pro. Great value flagships and best cameras. Google's and Pixel 7 Pro are the most refined Pixels yet, and they remain the best values you can get in Android. For just $599, the Pixel 7 gives you practically everything you'd want, from wireless charging to a 90Hz screen refresh rate. It's a bit smaller this year, with a 6.3-inch screen that's 25% brighter. The Pixel 7 Pro retains a 120Hz refresh rate on its larger 6.7-inch AMOLED screen. Both feature Face Unlock, but this isn't as secure as a fingerprint, so you can only use it to unlock the phone. In typical fashion, there are several new smart software features powered by the new Tensor G2 chip, like audio message transcriptions in Android Messages, and Photo Unblur, which deblurs old photos in Google Photos, even if they were captured on an old point-and-shoot. Cameras are a big part of Pixels, and the Pixel 7 Pro outshines its sibling with an upgraded ultra-wide with autofocus, enabling a new macro focus mode for close-ups. Its telephoto camera is also better, with a great 5x optical zoom. Updated Super Res zoom image processing algorithms also mean you get sharper photos whether you're shooting at 2x or 30x zoom. Both also get new video features like cinematic blur, a portrait mode-like blur effect for video, and 10-bit HDR for better colors in your clips. These Pixels will receive 5 years of security updates, which is excellent, but only 3 OS upgrades, which is not as good as what Samsung offers. Number 2. OnePlus 10 Pro. Another flagship alternative. OnePlus top flagship phone is good but not great, 7 out of 10, Wired recommends. It's not a good sign when you have to permanently reduce the price a few months after launch. It's a spiffy-looking device with powerful hardware, including a 120Hz AMOLED screen that gets bright, speedy performance, and some of the fastest wired and wireless charging you'll find in the US. Its camera system doesn't best the likes of the Pixel 7 or Samsung's Galaxy S22, but you can take some nice photos on it, and there are a few fun modes thanks to a partnership with camera maker Hasselblad. It'll even get 3 OS upgrades and 4 years of security updates, though we'll have to see if OnePlus can match the speed of its aforementioned peers in delivering them. You should know that there's no millimeter wave 5G here, just sub-6, which is odd for a phone that costs this much. Also, the T-Mobile model has an IP67 water resistance rating, but the unlocked version doesn't. It should be fine when submerged in water, but it'd be nice to have extra peace of mind. Number 3. Asus ROG Phone 6. Most phones will do a perfectly great job running the latest games, but the Asus ROG Phone 6 is one of the only handsets that truly elevates mobile gaming. It's a massive phone, with a 6.78-inch AMOLED screen and a 165Hz screen refresh rate, and it's powerful thanks to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset and a whopping 12GB of RAM. In a lot of ways, it's total overkill. But those top-tier specs get you some of the smoothest gaming performance available in a phone, and everyday tasks and multitasking are a breeze. The screen pops, the haptic vibrations are sensational, and the speakers get loud. You should really pair it with Asus ROG Kunai 3 controller, which lets you use the phone as a Nintendo Switch of sorts, or as a regular controller. Use Asus in-game software to map virtual buttons to physical keys, drastically improving the experience of playing any mobile game. Best of all, the 6000 mAh battery lasts me 2 full days with average use, less when you sprinkle in some gaming. There's even a headphone jack for when you don't want to futz about with Bluetooth. It's not all rosy, though. There's no Verizon support and no wireless charging, the IPX4 water resistance rating is lackluster for the price, and the cameras are just okay. Asus also will only update this phone for 2 years, which is leagues behind what most other phone makers offer. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 and Galaxy Z Fold 4. These phones fold up. No one needs a folding phone. But they're fun. If you have the cash, Samsung's 2 latest foldable devices, the Galaxy Z Flip 4 and Galaxy Z Fold 4, are better than ever. They look spiffy, are more durable, and are water resistant. They also both launch with Android 12L, which has some nice enhancements to make Android work better on folding screens. The pair will also get 4 OS upgrades and 5 years of security updates. The Flip 4 delivers a more traditional smartphone experience. Just think of the phone in your hand right now, but you can fold it exactly in half. You get a big screen phone that feels more like a stack of Post-its in your pocket. How can you hate that? The 1.9-inch cover screen is more useful now. You can use Tap to Pay without having to open the device and send quick replies. The Fold 4 is all about multitasking. Open it up like a book to reveal a 7.6-inch screen, and you can easily run multiple apps side by side, no app juggling required. There's now a permanent taskbar that lives at the bottom of the screen, which makes it really intuitive to use. It's genuinely improved the way I use my phone, though the price is too steep. Number 5. Oppo Find X5 Pro. A great flagship. Chinese manufacturers like Oppo, Realme, Honor, and Xiaomi offer a wide range of competition for phone buyers in the UK, EU, Asia, and beyond. Competing with the flagships this year is the Oppo Find X5 Pro. The latest model doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it keeps pace. The look of the black model, which is actually closer to silver, is unchanged from the Find X3 Pro, except it now has a ceramic back rather than glass. Fair warning, it attracts an obscene amount of fingerprints and is extremely reflective. The white version fares better. The Find X5 Pro's camera is versatile and does a good job in a variety of lighting conditions, but it falls short of the quality that will wow you. Its biggest folly is inconsistency. Still, you can get acceptable images at 5x zoom, and the portrait mode is particularly impressive. Speed is the theme of the rest of this phone, from extremely speedy 80-watt fast charging and breezy performance thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip inside. A luxurious high-res AMOLED display teams up with a swift 120Hz variable refresh rate panel for visual goodness, too.